one reception away from tying Sterling Sharp's rookie Packers record for most receptions. What would it mean for you to break it?
Just an honor, just to be able to accomplish a goal like that. Obviously, it hasn't been done in a long time, so I'm just grateful for the people that put me in this position to do so. Highly grateful and blessed.
You set a goal like that. Did you set that as a goal to start the year?
I'm not gonna lie, it didn't even cross my mind really. I was just, going out there to play to win. So, that's just what come with it.
You've been phenomenal, obviously. Did you have any individual goals as far as I'd like to get X catches or touchdowns or whatever it was?
Yeah, usually every year, me and my trainer will sit down and we just, we write down our goals before every season. So I wouldn't say I had any like stat goals really. Just to go out there and play well was like really the main goals for me and win. So.
Have you achieved the goals that you set out?
Yeah, I achieved a few of them. So.
A few of them or most of them, and if you start to knock them all off and you say, hey, we still got time, do you start making new goals?
Yeah, it's always room for improvement and to be better. My main focus is just figuring out ways to make the team better. So those are really my new goals, that I'm setting, to help the team, have better outcomes in the game. So no doubt.
Jayden, you do a lot in this offense, obviously. When it comes to the record, does it just not matter how it comes? It's a catch is a catch. You're kind of like, okay, don't make it a jet pass. Make it, a route downfield. Does it matter to you?
I'm just here to, do my job and execute. Whatever position they put me in, I'm just here to execute and do that job. And, whatever is the best for me to do to help the team win, that's my mindset to go out there and do, whatever it takes. So.
Has any of this surprised you? I mean, you played with NFL guys, you played against NFL guys, back in college, so I'm sure you had a pretty decent feel for what this might be like.
At the end of the day, football is football. I've been doing it since, I've been 10 years old. So only difference is you playing with pro guys that are faster, bigger, and, more instinctive. So that's the biggest difference. But, I've been playing ball my whole life, and I still don't think, I've even scratched the surface of, what I can be. So I'm just looking to get better every day.
When you look at the Panthers' defense, there's some similarities between the coaching staff.
Yeah.
Is there any similarity between your defense that you see and them when you look at them on tape?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. The way they play their ends, their ends play pretty wide. We saw that on film. They play some man, got an aggressive nickel, and, I see a lot of too high on their film. So, yeah, it's some pretty similar, attributes, to their defense. So.
Jayden, how rewarding has it been for such a young offense to kind of come up along together? You've had a good season. Dontayvion's had a good season.
Yeah. Man, it takes ups and downs to, get to where you want to go. Obviously we didn't start off as hot as we wanted. As the season went, we progressed as an offense. So, it can't get any worse than here. So I think it only get better. And we just got to find out how to build week by week.
Does that strengthen the bond when you go through both those bad times and the good times together like you have? Yeah,
that's just how life go, man. Like, the people you love and, the people you're around in your life, like, what I'm saying? You got to go through bad times to, see the good. It got to rain for the sun to shine. So just every day, attack it together and, always stay together through thick and thin. So.
Jayden, how are you doing physically? Because I know it's that balance with it being such a long season. How are you balancing, wanting to be out there, but also realizing you're working through some things? Yeah,
just learning how to be a pro, take care of my body, get extra treatment. Obviously at this point of the season, you'll be a lot more sore than, the beginning. So, I'm just trying to find a healthy balance of, getting in the training room, get my mental reps, when they take care of me and stuff like that. But, yeah.
Jayden, I know you say you played football for many years,
Yeah.
but you've never been in the NFL before.
Yeah.
Is the season going what you expected, both personally and for the team?
Definitely higher standards, of, how the season is going. And, I definitely, want to win more games and stuff like that. But that's just how the game goes. You play this game long enough, you're going to face adversity. But definitely, I'm just getting adjusted to the longer season. It's a lot more games. Right now I'll probably be waiting a month right now to play a bowl game in college. So, but, I'm playing 3 more bowl games and then plus the playoffs. And you got preseason and, it's just a lot more games. So you just got to adjust, take care of your body a little different and that kind of thing.
You
mentioned the playoffs. Are you expecting to be playing in the playoffs?
Man, I'm expecting the best always. So.
What have you learned about taking care of your body? You've played through all kinds of stuff this season.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a longer season like that. What have you learned going through it, how to take care of yourself?
It's never too much treatment. I mean, you can go in every day and get treatment, and it's still not enough. So I got boots at home that I hop in here and there. Just the more you can do, the better for your body. So.
You're having a pretty good rookie season, but so is Wicks. What have you seen from him this year?
Man, just, I look up to Wicks. The things he do, I try to implement that in my game. The way he get in and out of his breaks, his insteps. Yak, he's just a great, receiver all around. We all, try to coach each other up on certain things because it's all things that we can be better at and improve on. So, we just brothers. That's my brother. So, I'm looking to, feed off of him and, implement what he has into my game so, we can both become better players overall.
He's pretty quiet when he talks to us.
Yeah.
What's he like as a teammate with you guys when we're not around?
He pretty chill for the most part, really. He's a chill vibe guy, and then, he'll get out his eggshell, depending on who he's around. But, yeah, he does kind of have like a lower tone talk, and, he's kind of a lower key person. So, definitely, that's my brother, though.
So exactly like Malik then, right?
Nah, that's complete opposite. That's the Energizer money over there. So,
You coming in with Dontayvion, how long did it take you to know that he was going to be one of those guys too that could come in?
Actually, at the Senior Bowl, that's when I really sat down, got to talk to him, and really get to learn what kind of person he was. And we took a visit as well. I actually ended up bumping to him in certain visits that we took pre-draft. So. I actually got to meet him quite a bit before we even got to the building. So when I found out he was drafted here, I got really excited, just knowing what type of player he is and, what kind of person he is. And I was just excited about, our young group.
What gave you the impression then on what kind of player he was going to be? I mean, you get hanging out with him, you get an idea of the person he is.
Yeah.
What gave you the impression of the player?
I mean, just, one-on-ones in the Senior Bowl, just, watching those clips, watching those reps, man, this guy get in and out of his breaks really quick. The way he run his route so crisp and everything like that. It's not hard to see. When you see a ball player, respect is due. So it didn't take long for me to see it.
How valuable was the Senior Bowl experience for you? I was just listening to a podcast yesterday with Nagy, and he was really impressed with how you went about your business specifically.
No doubt.
How important was that for you?
Man, just locking in and, just having the opportunity to, be around different players, different caliber players. Compete against them. That was my favorite part, just going out there and competing. And it was just a great week of, fun, competing and doing what we love and just, getting around the NFL system, learning the plays. And I think that kind of converted over to, just being a rookie minicamp, learning the plays and to now. So.
When you're watching film on secondaries, how many moments have there been this year where you find a window or a tendency, or Jordan says, "Hey, I think we got something here," and it actually works in the game? I mean, that's
million times, man. Every clip is different, so you're gonna see something different every clip. So that's just how I look at it. Every play I watch, you're gonna get a different look, and you gotta attack it a different way. So there's combos and off of everything.